friends and students. Let's study the song Aasaiye Alai Pole. Okay, before we begin, let's discuss a few things that will be useful. First of all, I based this on the recording from the original film, and that was in a quarter step out of tune from our standard tuning system. So instead of going through all that, let's just play together today in the key of A minor, and it will be very easy. The other one, you could try playing in A flat minor, but even that won't match up. You'll have to go a quarter step from there. So let's just play together in the key of A minor. Okay. The other thing is the rhythm. Let's discuss the rhythm. In this piece we're counting to 4, but in counting to 4 you will feel 2 primary accents. The accents will be on beat 1 and beat number 3. And the easiest way to understand that is if we just play together, listen together, and count. So here's a little bit of this jam track. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that addresses the rhythm. Now let's discuss the notes that we will use. We will play a range of only 5 notes. Open 3rd string G, 2nd finger 3rd string letter A, open 2nd string B, 1st finger 2nd string 1st fret letter C, 3rd finger 2nd string 3rd fret letter D. Okay, in playing in this way, you will notice that the 2nd finger matches the 2nd fret. The open string, of course, is an open string, but then the 1st finger matches the 1st fret, and the 3rd finger matches the 3rd fret. So this makes for the fingers of the fingerboard hand match the fret numbers. Doesn't always work out that way, but it makes it easy for us today. Now, that range of notes, well, first of all, you would like to play up and down a few times and just say the names of the notes. G, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, G, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, G. If you are good at singing, that's even better. I am not so good. But let's have one other important discussion about these notes, which is neat. On guitar, we can play these notes a million different ways. For example, let's put all 5 notes on the 3rd string in this way. G, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, G. Okay. Ni, sa, di, ga. Okay, not too bad, right? And in putting them together in this way, you will be able to articulate or ornament these notes or play different gamakas, slurs, legatos, whatever you like, vibrato, and allow me to demonstrate in this way for 1, 2, 3, 4. It just has a much more lyrical sound, but this is a little bit advanced. So for in this lesson, let's just play together here in the 1st position. Alright, now we will begin. The first note of the piece, it's important to note, it comes after beat 1, such as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You notice the note comes after the beat. Alright, so first note, 2nd finger 3rd string letter A. 2nd note, open B. Now we're going to play C, which is 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret. And then we're going to do a pull off to the letter B. which just means you play the C note, you activate it with your picking hand, whether that's your finger or a pick, and you activate the C, and then the B is so-called activated by the action of the fingerboard hand being removed from the fingerboard in a way that we call a slur or a legato or a pull-off. I'm sure you can have another name for this thing. So after doing that C, B, you will play it 2 times in a row. C, B, C, B. So now we have all of measure 1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now measure 2. First finger, second string, C, letter C. Then to finish measure 2, we're going to play third finger on the third string, second finger on the third string, second fret, letter A, 3 times in a row. Now we've learned this first little theme, which I will play in slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now the next 2 measures, which we will call measure 3 and 4 of the part that we are studying, have the exact same melody, more or less, but the words change. So now we have learned the first 4 measures of this 8 measure theme. And remember, then this 8 measures is repeated after that. So you've learned 1/2 of what we will study. And you can also please check the tabs and the sheet music I provide in this video, where you can review all of this at your own speed, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. Okay, very good. So now I'm going to move to measure 5, which again begins on the upbeat of 1. It comes after beat 1. We'll play second finger, third string, letter A. Then open B, open second string, then first finger, second string, C, then open B. That's all of measure 5. Now moving on to measure 6, the lowest note in our piece, open G. Now we will play second finger on the third string, letter A, 3 times in a row. Then first finger on the second string twice, letter C. Then third finger on the second string, letter D. It's useful to consider the next note as, even though it's in measure 6, as part of this phrase. So let's just add one more note, which is the letter D. Yes, you will understand that kind of finishes the sentence, right? Okay, now I will play measure 5 and 6 with that conclusive note in measure 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Now, moving on from there, we ended on beat 1 of measure 7 with that D note. We're going to continue from there with first finger on the second string, letter C. And now, if we just add the second finger to the third string, letter A, and play that 3 times in a row, you will have all of measure 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let me put together this whole theme of measure 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, very good. Now, I'll make this next example of all 8 measures put together, slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 1. 3, 4, off. Now, of course, after that, you would just repeat that material, right? All the while your buddies are playing an A minor chord, or your band, or your piano player, or your bass player, right? Okay, so now with these tools you should have what you need. Check out the jam track that I have for this in the other video. You can play along well, and as I said before, if you like to learn more, the next theme advances and it switches sort of to the parallel major, and you can learn some of that as well by looking at some of my other videos. Alright, so with these tools you should have everything you need to study well and have fun.